So the Iroquois Confederacy are the original tribes of New York. They are known as the Seneca, the Onondaga, the people of the Great Hill and the keepers of the Western Door, the Cayuga or the Gayugahono. Those are the people of the swamp. The Onondaga or Onondaga, they're the people of the hills or the firekeepers. You got the Oneida, the people of the standing stone, and you have the Mohawk or the Ganyangahaga, the people of the flint. Mohawk is Narragansett. Narragansett were a sister tribe to the Massachusetts, and Mohawk is translated to man-eater or flesh-eater. Iroquois people, Iroquoian-speaking people were giant. That's why you got the New York Giants, but you also have the giant Susquehanna, who also were Iroquoian that got assimilated into the Seneca during the Beaver Wars during the late 1600s, right? But yeah, Hiawatha, Tadadaho were also known cannibals. The Ganawida, the peacemaker, he brought the great law of peace that united the 5 original tribes into the Confederacy. Cherokee almost joined the Confederacy. They're our cousins. They're Iroquoian-speaking people. But the Tuscarora did. We also have other tribes underneath our protection of the Confederacy, such as the Meherrin and the Nottoway and a couple state-recognized Iroquoian-speaking people, all on the East Coast. They say Mayan and Iroquoian languages have a linguistic connection. And if you were to look at my people, we look more Mexican than we do Siberian. We don't have no migration stories coming from the north. There's an ice sheet in Canada that's too thick for anybody to cross. But we got migration stories coming from the South Midwest. And you know what people say, where are the Mayans? I think that we got a lot to do with the Mayans based on our creation stories about the 2 twins buried their parent and they got corn from it, the sun and the moon, and there's just too much connections to say that we're not the same people. We are. And like, even look at our style. It almost looks Mayan, but it's Iroquoian. You can tell it's Iroquoian with the wampum, the copper armbands, you know, all the jewelry, the gauged ears, the piercings, tattoos. This one's a depicting of Tadadaho, the head chief of the 6 Nations. Tuscarora joined. They migrated from North Carolina to Niagara Falls during the early 1700s. So now we're called the 6 Nations. We are people of the Longhouse. And all along from the South Midwest where they found those red-headed giants, it wasn't just red-headed giants, it's black-haired giants. They even had giants with beards. But here's the thing. You can find Longhouse remains from the South Midwest all the way going up towards the Northeast and into Canada. And Longhouse remains, mounds. I grew up dancing on a turtle mound, and so did my uncles and my grandpa, and my family still does this every year at the New York State Fair, showing off our social dances that we've done for thousands of years. Our bones, when they find any type of human remains, they can trace them to our people that are still living today. But yeah, that's just a little bit my 2 cents on my people. We are those cannibals, those giants, those people that they called the merciless Indian savages. In the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution was taken from my people. They even called us the Red Romans because of our world's oldest republic democracy. We even inspired Karl Marx to write the Manifesto of Communism, calling the Hodinöhšöni primitive communism. Seneca elders influenced Joseph Smith to write the Book of Mormon. Disciples of Skanyadayot. But yeah, I don't think it's a contest or a race to talk about who's the first Americans, but my people are definitely one of the fiercest. And I think Iroquois are probably the most documented, actually. They got so much influence on the whole world. We named the continent. The reason why you call North America Turtle Island is because of the Hodinöhšöni creation story. Sky Woman fell through a hole in the sky and landed on the back of a turtle. We named the continent. We named countries. Canada is a Mohawk word. It means squatter or village or something like that. We named lakes. Lake Huron, those are Iroquoian speaking people. Lake Ontario. Ontario is a Mohawk word, another Iroquoian word. Erie, Lake Erie, off the coast of Buffalo, New York, Erie, New York, Western Pennsylvania, Erie County, Pennsylvania. The Erie were Iroquoian speaking people that got assimilated into the Seneca. The Seneca is one of the biggest tribes out of the 6 nations. That's what I am, Heron Clan. But if you guys have any questions or I missed something, you disagree with what I got to say, go ahead, comment, message me. Peace. Or Eskungayite. Till we meet again.